Hello, everybody. Wolfgang here. Today is Friday, October the 3rd. Hope everybody's having a good day. Another beautiful day here in Cincinnati. And like I say, I wish it would stay this way. So if you haven't noticed, I'm doing a background picture. I do not have a green screen. So I don't know how this video is going to turn out. If it's glitchy, it is what it is because it already looks like it's messing around. But today I'm going to do a brief history of Halloween. So let's get to it. Come on, you can do it. There we go. It's a brief history of Halloween, All Hallows Eve, or Halloween, as it's commonly referred, is a global celebration on October the 31st. It developed from the ancient Celtic ritual Samhain, which was the simplest terms, a festival celebrating the changing of seasons from light to dark, or summer winter. This would usually take place around November the 1st. Traditionally, a bonfire would be lit, sweets would be prepared, and costumes would be worn to ward off evil spirits, as the ancient Celts believed that at this time of year, the veil separating the worlds of the living and the dead was at its thinnest. Early Christian officials tried to impose their own holiday in an effort to stop their converts from practicing a non-Christian festival. Pope Gregory III deemed November 1st All Saints' Day, a celebration of Christian martyrs and saints, and November 2nd became All Souls' Day, a day for remembering the souls of the dead. All Saints' Day later became known as All Hallows' Day, and the previous day, October 31st, became known as All Hallows' Eve, then later Halloween. Despite the best efforts of the church, people still continued to celebrate Halloween with traditional bonfires, costumes, treats, and a focus on spirits of the dead. All this history is not meant to confuse Halloween and its Mexican cousin, Dia de Marseille, Dia la Rus. I don't know. I don't speak Spanish. And completely separate celebration that occurs during the same time frame, October 31st to November 2nd, while Halloween focuses on the dark and grim aspects of death. Dia de Moretes, I don't know, is a celebration of the connection between the living and the dead, as well as life after death. Oh, look at those pictures. Hoo hoo hoo. While Halloween originated in Europe, the holiday became the celebration we recognize today when it was brought to America by the early settlers. People originally carved out turnips and placed candles inside to ward off evil spirits, but Americans switched from turnips to pumpkins. Now, I don't know how big turnips get, and I've seen turnips, so that would have to be a pretty freaking small candle because turnips don't get that big. In 1820, Washington Irving's short story, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, became one of the first distinctly American ghost stories centered around the holiday. Halloween received its biggest transformation within the last 50 or so years, thanks to the creation of big candy corporations and, of course, Hollywood. Because of its association with all things dark, spooky, and undead, Halloween became the go-to holiday for the release of most horror films and television shows. Director John Carpenter's Halloween, 1978, is probably the best example, as it changed the public image of the holiday from a night for children to dress up in silly costumes to a night of pure terror. Every year, cities and towns all over the world celebrate with festivals, parades, and theme park events. No matter how Halloween is celebrated or which aspects of the holiday are celebrated, it has become a global phenomenon comparable to Christmas in terms of how widespread and important it is to the public conscience. If you would like to learn more about Halloween beyond my extremely brief summary or just want spooky suggestions, please check out the recommended titles below. I don't think I was supposed to read that part. I did that shit on purpose. Anyway, so, and I looked in, I mean, Halloween goes way back. I mean, way back. And once again, it's a thing between the Christians and the Celtics, and how was it pronounced? Shawan. It's spelled so weird, but it's not. You don't. That's not the way it's said. I had to look it up.
Samhain.
Samhain, but it's spelled Samhain. Samhain. Okay. Anyway, so like I said, I'm going to start doing scary stuff. I just wanted to do a brief history on Halloween and play around with the backdrop to see how well it records. If you guys are putting up with me this far, thank you very much. This is Wolfang. Have a spooky Friday night. Blessed be, stay safe, and I'll bullshit with y'all later. Bye.